This is Red Eye Bliss Coaching. I'm Heather. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the PERMA model and how you can use it to be more intentional about how you use social media. So again, to explain what the PERMA model is, if you haven't heard of it or you're not sure if you remember it correctly, it's an acronym. PERMA is an acronym, and it is a multi-dimensional way of assessing and thinking about well-being. And so the letters represent something different, the different dimensions. One, P is positive emotions, E is engagement, R is relationships, M is meaning, and A is accomplishment. Today we're talking about E, engagement. And this one is a little bit tricky because the way social media algorithms are designed and the way the interfaces are designed are to engage you. But that engagement isn't intentional. That engagement is meant to grab your attention from a subconscious or emotional level. It's not meant to engage you on a conscious level. That's why a lot of people end up doing scrolling, like doom scrolling, mindless scrolling, endless scrolling, and just getting really sidetracked from whatever it is they're doing. A lot of people open their social media apps with no particular goal in mind. They're just bored and they want to look at stuff. This is Gizmo. um, or they just, yeah, they're just like, maybe you're looking at somebody in particular, like a friend's profile. Maybe they posted something, or somebody posted a video that you follow if you have subscriptions to people's accounts. But in general, it is not self-directed, it's externally directed. And then you just do whatever. But that's not serving your best interest. And I'm sure you've been aware on some level that you would like to be more in control of how you use social media. So yesterday we talked about using positive emotions, like intentionally using social media to get a very specific experience of positive emotions. And if you did that, I'd love to know how it went. But with engagement, I have to say that you don't need social media for engagement. That's what you're already doing with it. You're really better off thinking really deeply about why it is you're going to the app, or why it is you immediately clicked on a notification in an app. And then instead of picking up your phone, opening the app, and scrolling, what is it that you want from it? So maybe you're bored, so you're looking for entertainment. What else could you do? Maybe you're lonely. If you're lonely, you need to talk to someone. Talk to your pet. Talk to a friend. Text a friend. Talk to a coworker. Talk to your therapist. Talk to anybody. Talk to the person, the cashier checking you out at the store. It doesn't have to be a long conversation. But if you're lonely, you're looking for engagement with humans. And in order to be in more control of that and to get a better experience out of that, try something else outside of social media. Other things that you're looking for, maybe you're looking for information. You're looking for information on how to do something. If you really need YouTube for that, go for it. But remember that you're going into the app with a very specific goal in mind. So if it's like, I need to cook something I've never cooked before, you look up that dish, you only watch the video about that dish, and then you go and do it. That's engagement. It's using social media in a very specific way. But a lot of what engagement is getting immersed in something that you're good at, that engages your strengths. So things you're naturally good at, your natural gifts, and something that is beneficial to you. If you feel like using social media is neutral, not good or bad, that's fine. But that's not engagement necessarily. Again, I think there are other things you can do to engage. You can take a walk, you can make some art, you can listen to music. So if you're using YouTube to listen to music, or you're engaging with an artist on social media in some way, that could be engagement adjacent. But again, I would say it's really more about how you are engaging with the physical world, not the virtual world. So I know that's a little bit different than what you may find in yesterday's video, but also future videos about this topic. But engagement is about actively being in the world, actively doing something in the physical world and experiencing life, like really doing something where you would say, I did some life today of some kind. And social media is kind of the opposite of that in some ways. So your intention today would be to, when you have the urge to use social media, I'm not saying don't use it, but if you would spend 10 minutes scrolling, what could you do instead? Something different, something you normally do. That part's not important. It's just important to do something that is real and tangible. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.